The most important thing in 3D is to work faster. No matter which software you're using, it's always a good idea to customize your user interface. 3ds Max allows us to nicely customize the UI according to your needs. If you go to Customize, here you can load some custom UI schemes. Let's quickly load a few. I have to go into my C drive, Program Files, Autodesk, Max 2009, UI. Over here, you can see that I have AME-Light, AME-Dark, Default, which is what the UI we are on right now, and Modeler UI. Let's try these. I'm going to click on AIM-Light. Give it a second to load. And that's my AIM-Light UI. Let's go to another one. Let's try the dark this time. And that's my dark UI. If I want, I can also go back to my default UI. You might want to try the Modeler Toolbars UI. Right there, and back to my default UI. You can also save your custom UI schemes. For example, let's say if I right-click on the command panel, or if I just quickly drag this, you can see how my mouse cursor changes. Let's say if I move them over here first, and then if I right-click on it and go to Dock, and if I say I want to dock you on the left, same thing, I'm going to go to my main toolbar. See how my mouse cursor changes? I'm going to first move it over here. Let's right-click Dock, and let's say I want to dock you to the right. Let's say if I want to work this way, and this is my UI I like, I can go to Customize, Save Custom UI, and I can call it My UI or give it whatever name I want. So I'll just say My UI, and I can save it, and I can load it at any time. And it's also going to ask me, do you want to save the keyboard shortcuts, the menus, the quad options, so on. I'll say yes. Now if I go back to Load UI, there's that My UI. So I'm going to go back to default UI again. So it's that easy to just make custom UIs and save them. I can also hide and show my command panel and also my toolbars by going to Customize, Show UI, Show Command Panel, just turn it off. Customize, Show UI, Show Main Toolbar, turn it off. I can also go to Show UI, Show Floating Toolbars. And that was checked for some reason. So let's go back and get it over here. And these are some floating toolbars in Max, and my brush presets, my layers, and so on, and also my info center right now, which is right over here. If I want, I can quickly close them, or just go to Customize, Show UI, Show Floating Toolbars, turn it off. Let's go to the Customize User Interface. And let's see what all we have over here. The first one we have over here is the Keyboard tab. Here you can set all your hotkeys in Max. This is extremely simple to do. For example, let's try to set one of them. Let's say in this case I want to do back view. I want to have a hotkey called K for the back view. The good thing is Max will prompt you. It's currently assigned to set keys right now. So I can either overwrite or try something else. In this case I'm going to overwrite saying assign. And I'm going to save it as a keyboard file, like a .kvd file. Again, I can save it as my own little file name, or just use the default or the Max start. So I'm just going to use the default right now, say yes. And let's say if it worked. I'm going to go to the front view and say K, and look at that, that's my back view. Let's go back to the front view, F. So it's that simple. If I go back to my Customize User Interface, that's how simple it is to set hotkeys at Max. The next one over here is Toolbars. This is again really cool. For example, let's say if I want to just make a new toolbar. I'll just call this my name. You can see that's my toolbar right there. I'm just going to move this on the side. And here's what I can do. For example, if I want to go to let's say some create polygon over here. I can simply drag and drop this over here. I can also say create prismatic constraint, drag and drop it over here. I can go back, convert hairs to mesh, I can drop it over here. So you can see this is a very simple toolbar right now, which I can further right click, dock anywhere. So you can make your own custom toolbars, which is really, really cool. So try using this. The next one over here is quads, which is again really, really simple. Then you have menus and colors. Let me quickly show you colors, and we will talk about the quads and the menus in the next movie. Colors is again very self-explanatory. For example, if I want to go down over here and let's say background, or if I want to go down to this one and just say I want to change the viewport background, I can just go over here and change this to some gaudy color like that and say save and save it to the default UI. And I can also say apply colors now, and there you go. So we will talk about the quads and the menus in the next movie.